you are,
We'll
Scoobs.
get shy now.
It's too late. They've already seen you. You can't hide. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the afternoon Cuppa. So glad you're here. I'm here with the amazing Kathy Hand.
Hello. And Scooby.
And Scoobs. Scooby.
Sorry, Terry. Somebody's
Scooby.
excited that
Scooby
Terry's
is
here.
so excited that we're doing afternoon Cuppa at his house. And me too. It's good to be here. Hi, Suzanne. Suzanne is here.
Hello. I didn't think Suzanne would make it.
Well, she did. I'm so glad she did.
Me too.
All right. Let me see if I can share this. When you're coming in, just share it out if you would.
Scooby is all over you. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go relax.
Okay. Oh, we got lots of people flowing in here.
Yay.
So I shared it so other people could find us easier.
Welcome to mi casa.
We are in Thurmont, Maryland at Kathy's house.
Lemon water. Lemon water.
Yeah. All right, so let's see who all we have on here. We have, like I said, Suzanne's here. Sherry Graham. Hi, darling.
Oh, my other sister.
Sherry's here. Donna Sandoval. Hi, Donna, and hello to Shad. Oh, he's there with you. Awesome. Andrea Gregg is here.
I was going to say, where's Andrea? Come on now.
And I think I got everybody that came in so far. So let's go into our hearts and start with a heart connection. Good place to start.
Yes.
Oh, and Andrea's saying hello to Scooby.
He's wandering.
He's wondering what I'm doing here. All right, hand on your heart and breathe in. Take a slow, deep breath in. Slow down everything. No need to rush right now. I'm here. I made it. And now we can just relax and communicate with the angels. So breathe in. Pull that breath up from your belly, all the way up, and release. It's full moon.
It is.
So just release anything that's not for your best and highest good. Just let it go.
Oh, the deer family's back. Oh my goodness.
And we have deer out back. And breathe in again and add in some love and a smile.
Wow.
Because spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. And then we breathe in and we hug somebody. Who do you want to hug today? Who are you going to breathe into your heart? Give them a big old hug. Aw, I'm getting a Kathy hug. Yeah.
It's nice to get them in person, too.
Jean says, where is Sassy?
Sassy's here.
So Gracie joined us. And Blue with Blue Kitty. Hi, Blue Kitty. I miss you. Aw. Blue says, Sassy, I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Awesome. Well, my little book is buried somewhere in the car.
Yes.
So Kathy is gracious enough to have hers. Would you like to read it today?
Oh, I can read.
Awesome. Let's get this back some.
I have a feeling you might ask me to read.
So we see if we can put it up here.
I wanted to make sure I looked good.
You look beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm going to unplug it for you. I can plug it back in.
Okay.
It's making it difficult. There we go.
Oh, there we are. Okay, so we're on page 80. Wow.
Angels in my pocket. I'm sure Pocket's right there with our Blue watching us.
I hope so. Let the soul be the driver, not your human. The diamond that you are, and do not even recognize you're a diamond. I'm a diamond.
Yeah, a lot of times we don't see our own brilliance until somebody points it out.
Well, you're going to get pointed out in this group.
You're all diamonds.
We will say to you that the children and youth are your future generation that will be making decisions in the world, and therefore we encourage you to think about that when it comes to how they are taught and the values instilled in them. Sometimes heroes are the ones in the background, supporting those who are on the front line. Sometimes, however, there are the Harriets and Moses of the world, who put others' well-being and happiness before their own safety. Dear ones, once you realize that no one else is above you or below you, but all are equal in importance, then you will be able to communicate easily. And then my favorite, the one that I underlined for today, is at the very core of every person is a heart filled with love. It is who you are. You may not see it in everyone overtly, as there are many who take on the role of adversaries in their lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
The sandpaper people.
I love that. Sandpaper people. We need them.
Yep.
You know, if we didn't have that, we wouldn't learn those important lessons that we're here to learn.
Yeah, as much as it's difficult to deal with their roughness, that's what lets us smooth everything out.
Mm-hmm. It does. So did the deer move on?
The deer went back in the woods.
Aw.
The whole family was there. Well, actually, it looks like there were 2 doe and 2 fawn, but they were drinking from the one mother, so I don't know.
Cool.
Just another adult in there.
Yeah. Well, I know they're nearby. You can feel them.
Oh, yeah.
And Brandy made it. Hi, Brandy. And I think I said hello to Annie and Annie in here with us.
We haven't seen those deer in a while. It must be because you're here. I'm serious. Every weekend.
Things happen when I arrive.
I haven't seen them in a long time. In fact, when I took pictures of it today, I realized the fawn are definitely growing up because they're starting to lose their spots.
Mm-hmm.
You can see like they're almost going through a shedding process, and they're kind of like two-toned.
Right.
It's weird looking.
It is weird looking, but I love when they're babies.
I know.
And all those spots are on there.
They used to play. Precious. It was fun to watch them play. They'd get the zoomies. Mm-hmm. Like all animals, I guess, get zoomies. I just never realized deer did too. It's cute.
Yeah, they're fun. When they're babies, they're so curious.
Yep.
And I think my favorite experience was when Auntie Jean and I were in the car. And we got off on a back road in Texas. Imagine that, looking for gas. And all of a sudden, there was a family of deer and 2 little fawn right up ahead of us on the road. And the mom jumped the fence to go into the area, and one of the babies was able to get through, and the other one was kind of left behind. It was walking right up to the car. It was so curious. And you could see it was like, I've never seen one of those before. I wonder what that is. And it was so cute. And then all of a sudden, mom's calling the baby, and off it goes. Like you said, zoom, let me go catch up with mom.
Yep.
But it was so fun just to see that curiosity.
They are.
Yeah.
They are curious.
And you could see it in its face, like, what is that? It's not any animal I've ever seen before. Yep. So, yes, Brandy, they are. They're so cute and so adorable. I love seeing deer as they go along the way, just not laying on the side of the road.
Yeah, me neither.
Not a pleasant thing to encounter.
No.
All right. Well, I'm so glad you all are here. It has been an interesting, long day already for me. I got up and had breakfast early with a friend of mine, one of our Enlightened World members, and had a beautiful time with her. And then I did meditation with Ruth, which if you didn't hear that, maybe you'll want to go check that out on Enlightened World Network. And you can find it on YouTube as well. It goes both places. And now I'm here, fighting traffic all the way.
It's a rough time to travel on a Sunday. It really is.
And dodging the cops along the way.
Oh, yeah.
There were many of those out. But it's so interesting. It's like people don't care how fast they go. That speed limit sign is just a suggestion. And I found myself, if I didn't catch up to them, I was like the slowpoke on the road. Everybody's saying, "What are you doing out here? Drive the car." So, but that's all right. Safety first. I made it here with no issues. I'm so glad to see Kathy and Bob and Scoobs, of course.
Yep.
I don't know where he went. Somebody
He's
was
right here.
asking. Oh, Brandy was asking.
He's
where
down on
Scooby
the floor.
was.
He's on the floor.
Yeah.
He gets to be too much up here. His hair is all over Terry already. It's
just hair. It'll come off.
I know.
Yeah, I don't stress over that. I'm in
We have
homes all over the place with animals. So,
this is true.
and I've had animals my whole life. So
This is true.
no big deal to have that. All right. So thank you all for being here. And if you don't know, Sundays have changed a tad, and we don't use the cards anymore, but we do get a message, and I try to go in order, but if Spirit jumps ahead and tells me to go to somebody, then I'll do that. I'm very flexible that way. Hello, Kathleen Loso. Thank you for joining us. Kathleen has been coming in the last few times on Cuppas. So good to see you. Where are you at, Kathleen? Our family is a very intimate family, and we like to get to know each other.
Yeah. I like to know where everybody's located. It's nice to see all the connections that are made.
Yeah. Yes. Kathleen, the angels are giving the messages, and I'm just the conduit. I just let them use me to bring that message through. So if you haven't encountered an angel message from me, through me, they give me usually an image, either an image or words, and then they expand on that. They just use that as a springboard, jumping off point to give you your message. So Kathleen is in New York, on Long Island. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Well, we just had a Long Islander move to Florida, so now we have a new Long Islander. So welcome.
Does Kathleen Caputo live on Long Island too?
Mm-hmm. She does.
Two Kathleens in Long Island.
Up that way. And Gracie, maybe you know Kathleen. Gracie's on Long Island.
Oh.
And Annie loves you, Kathy Hand.
I love you, Annie.
Yeah, it's good to be together. Okay, so let's just see what they want to do today. Kathy is first on the list because she was here with me when I went live. So she was the first one. Oh, you're friends with Kathleen Caputo. Awesome. Oh, I love it.
Cool.
I love it when peas grab other peas and bring them in.
That's nice.
So you are now a P for peace. I think Kathleen probably explained that to you. We have a beautiful spiritual family, the Angelic River family, and we're all part of the Peace on Earth tour that's going on and has been going on for almost 5 years. 5 years in 1 month and 1 day. It'll be 5 years on the road with the tour. And
we're still grabbing new people along the way. It's wonderful.
Yes, we are. We love expanding. And Jennifer just came in. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Gracie's in the Bronx. The Bronx.
Gracie's in the Bronx.
I can't say it right, but they have a special way of saying it.
Okay.
Bronx.
Those are New Yorkers. I don't know how to do that, so.
No, this Kentucky girl can only speak Kentuckian.
I have Pittsburghese, which is very unique too, but it doesn't come out of me as much as some. like my husband.
Right.
They could tell right away he's from Pittsburgh, PA.
Mhm.
But for me, every now and then it sneaks out.
Yeah.
And that's usually when out, the word
Yeah.
is a little pronounced differently.
Right. Oh, Grace. Grace is so funny. I love you too, Kathy Handy. Oh, Gracie.
She's sweet.
She is adorable. And Grace, I want you to know that I drove by Mount Greylock in Massachusetts.
Wow.
We did a land blessing on Mount Greylock, way, way up on the mountain. And I have to share that experience. Awesome. So Mary Lou, car with her, and then Gracie was following us up the mountain. It was foggy as all get out. I couldn't even see the road.
But it cleared up, didn't it?
Well, that was the interesting part. So we get to a parking space, and Mary Lou parks the car, and it's foggy. I mean, you can barely see anything. It's so foggy. And Gracie gets out, and they're all going, can we do this? Are we going to do this? And I'm like, well, yeah, we're here. Let's do it. The mountain with the fog. That's right, Gracie. So the angels always guide to where that blessing spot is. So we walk and we walk and we walk. And finally, I heard turn left. So we turned down this road and we went to a spot where they designated it. And all of a sudden, everything around us was clear. We could see each other, which in the fog, it looks kind of weird, soupy. It was clear. We could see the ground. We could see where the stones were going. And I think Gracie was the videographer. And we got the whole thing recorded. And we looked out just down the road where we were. And it was so foggy you couldn't even see. So it cleared just that spot for us to do the land blessing.
That's
magic. Isn't that amazing? Those are the miracles that the angels bring in. If we trust, if we hold that energy of anything's possible, and we don't limit it. We don't limit the angels. We don't limit ourselves. We don't limit God. Anything is possible. And I remember it was so exciting. And we walked there was a little lodge, and we walked in to get something hot to drink. And Aunt Mary Lou was so excited, and she was telling everybody, we just did a land blessing.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it was awesome. I have pictures from that day, and Gracie was so beautiful. So I have to dig those out and show everybody. Blue, you're eating the last of the mint fudge. So do you hear that, Suzanne? You see who ate the fudge, right? Suzanne took me to Amish country, and we found this wonderful mint fudge. That was so good. I left it for Blue to eat. I'm like,
no,
I'll be sitting there eating the whole thing. And Gracie said it truly was a miracle. We also saw an image of the Indian sacred image elephant head. We did.
Oh, wow.
And then when I was at Blue's a couple of days ago, we saw a wolf image on the tree.
Really?
Yeah. Perfect. I wish I'd taken a picture of it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really good. Blue, you'll have to see if you can capture that on film, if the Fae will allow it. And Suzanne, I'll help find the carbs.
Oh, she's good at that.
We did really good at that, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right. So, Kathleen, are you leaving us? Because we're going to be here for a bit doing messages and bringing in the messages for everyone that Spirit wants to give a message to, which usually is pretty much everybody, time allowing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get to it. And let's see what Spirit wants to say to Kathy Hand. So what does Kathy need to know for her best and highest good? Kathy, they just showed me it's the wheel on a ship, that big wooden wheel and it has the wooden part sticking out that you hold to turn it with.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a special name for
I
that
don't know.
wheel.
It's like a steering wheel.
Yeah, a steering wheel for a ship. All right, so
Does anybody
angels,
know what that's called?
I have no idea. Angels, why are you showing that image, and what does Kathy need to know about this object that steers a vessel? That's it. It steers a vessel. Thank you, angels. So, Kathy, just like the object that we are showing, that is a lot smaller than the vessel that it can guide, you also steer your ship, your vessel, and it doesn't take much effort. When you tune in, when you really fully listen, you'll know to turn it to or fro, left or right, up or down. You will know the direction from what you tap into, what your spirit is showing you. And you do that with your breath. You connect in, and you do it so beautifully. Yes, there are times when you want to turn it one way, and we have to gently take the guide and bring it back to a center direction, or even to a totally 180 direction from where you think that vessel needs to go. But you're always guided. You always have that control. Even when we say, well, let's go this way instead, you still have free will. You still have the opportunity to say, you know, angels, I'm going to be a little stubborn today, and I'm going to keep going my way instead. And we honor that. We want you to know and to understand that we don't just jump in and move your life around. We don't do that. We honor you as a divine being. So when you are thinking one way and you think that is the way to go, we encourage you to ask, is this for my best and highest good? Is this the right direction? Is there another path that I need to look at to maybe choose? So you're going to be doing more and more of that turning of the wheel. There are roads that are opening up. There are avenues for you to travel down. And it's important to know that you are making those choices. We're not jumping in there, making it for you. That's what we want to really get the point of to you today, that what you experience in life is based on how you turn that wheel and which way you go. And if you hear a little nudge that, let's think about that for a minute, then we encourage you to wait and to not jump into a direction and make a full commitment to that until you have asked if that is the right way. So always ask for direction, for guidance. And it's not that you don't know, because you do. You have everything you need inside of you. But it's waiting for that perfect moment. Because sometimes, yes, maybe you should be on a road, but not at that particular time. Maybe there's something to wait for, and there's an event that you need to be prepared for. So just listen. That's all we're saying. Listen to that still small voice inside of you that says yes or no, left or right. And then you will happily be on that journey to experience the very best that you can experience in this life. And we will lead you with that, leave you with that, and lead you with that. So did anybody know what it was called?
I don't know. I didn't see anybody say anything.
Okay. Well, whatever it's called, the steering wheel of the boat, I think that's a very interesting concept, because many times we think, oh, the angels are just going to take me the way I need to go, right? but we have this little thing called ego.
Yeah.
Sometimes our ego is going, oh, I want to go there. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I see my angels just going,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
how do we tell her?
I think mine just want to give up because I have a tendency to want to give up when it comes to, like, I know it's silly, but the business, the jewelry and stuff like that I
Mhm.
create, it's like, is it really worth it? I mean, should I really make an Etsy page? I self doubt myself so
Mhm.
much.
That's why they're saying wait. And the wait is, what am I thinking?
Uh-huh.
That's wait. What am I thinking? And then listen. After we put it out there, after we say, I'm thinking about this, angels, and you can word it that way. I'm thinking about doing this business. I have this thought, this inspired thought to do something. Guide me.
Right.
Show me the steps. Show me which direction to go in.
Because people tend to say, oh, it's so easy. It's easy to create an Etsy page. Yeah, but I didn't think there were going to be all these other questions like, do I have to worry about taxes? Do I have to claim anything? And when do I have to claim anything? That kind of thing.
Right.
And that just puts another worry into my head that I really don't want it this time. You know?
Yeah. So just allow.
Mhm.
Accept, allow. AAA. All right, so we have Gracie says stern, question mark. I think
The
that's one of the
helm.
directions. Kathleen says it's the helm. Jean says it's the tiller.
The tiller is on the back.
Okay.
That would be like almost like a
On the
rudder.
motor.
Yeah, by the motor of a small
Okay.
boat.
Yeah, I agree, Gracie. Where's our heart lady on Sweet Dreams?
Yeah.
Marietta.
She would know.
Calling Marietta. Next up is our Suzanne.
Yay.
Suzanne, let me feel into your energy and ask what the angels want to show you today. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
They do make me giggle every once in a while because sometimes I'm expecting like, and it's like, here. So what you're getting from the angels is shoelaces. I know, right? You see why I giggled?
There's a good one.
Okay. Shoelaces. So, Suzanne, what we're wanting to explain to you, if you think about the purpose of shoelaces, what do? They tighten the shoe so it doesn't slip off of your foot. There's a purpose to it, and there's many ways that people use to lace those shoelaces. Some do it halfway up, some do it all the way up, some keep them untied, some tie them tight. So when we think about that particular object, it's versatile and you can really use it the way you want to use it. We encourage you to look at the things you're using in your life, the tools that you have gathered to help you through this lifetime, to help you deal with different things, to keep things in place, to be more comfortable. If you would want to only tie those laces a certain way so they're not too tight on your feet. So, whatever you're utilizing to get you through life, to get you through the work experience, the home experience, relationships, friends, family, whatever you're utilizing to get through each moment and to enjoy each moment, we encourage you to look at, am I enjoying it? Am I enjoying it? Am I tying it too tight? Am I pulling those reins in so tight that I can't breathe? And maybe I'm limiting myself and limiting others. Maybe there's a loosening that needs to take place and a letting go. And as you do that, then your steps become more comfortable. You're not going to step out of your shoes if you loosen them, or even if you don't tie them securely. You're just going to step on the earth the way you're meant to step on the earth. And we encourage you to do it prayerfully as you walk through each moment, each day. Let us talk to you as you go through the myriad of things in your life, the things that sometimes are stressful, the things that are fun, the things that you choose for yourself. Let us be right there to say, okay, lace it up a little more, tighten it a little more, or hey, this is a time when you can let go. This is a time when you can loosen that up and still be secure as you step forward and take those footsteps. So we're just encouraging you right now to go inward and to look at those aspects of your life that maybe you're not real happy with the way it's going, or maybe you are, and then see, how am I behaving in each one of those circumstances? Am I loosening up? Am I pulling it too tight? So that will give you an idea then of a happy medium that you can have as you go along, so that nothing is too strenuous and stressful for you. So we want you to know that you are supported no matter what. We are right there, and we will help you to see those moments when you can let go, when you can loosen up, and we will also whisper in your ear when it's time to pull up a little tighter. But we are right there giving you the encouragement and giving you the guidance all along the way. We love you and thank you, and we'll leave you with that. Ooh,
That was a nice message for Suzanne.
I think that's good for all of us to hear.
It's true too.
For me too. Yeah, I'm notorious for having my shoelaces too loose, and the next thing you know, they're flopping all over the place. And same thing sometimes with life. You know, I don't tighten as much as I should. Well, I hate the word should, as much as I could to have a better experience. And Suzanne says, spot on, Terry. I'm questioning a lot lately. Is it good for me? Does it make me happy? Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. And yeah, just know that you're always supported no matter what. You
Yes.
are supported. All right, we're up to Miss Sherry. Sherry Graham in the house today.
Share Bear.
Yeah, and I think, I think there's some good times coming for Miss Sherry. That's what I'm getting. I feel happiness coming in when I tune into her energy. A lot of happy moments. And Charlie has arrived. All right, so what does Sherry need to know for her best and highest good? They're showing me a book, Sherry. It looks like a children's book. Yeah, so it's not like the normal sized book that we would read for pleasure, you know, the one that's the most common size of book. This is more of a bigger book, like a
Picture book?
8 by 10, like, you know, a bigger, like a children's book kind of. Yeah. All right, so why are they showing Sherry a children's book? And it may not be a children's book. Let me just have them explain it. Indeed, Sherry, what we are showing you is a coloring book. And in that coloring book, you have options. You choose what color you want each object to be. You choose if you stay within the lines or you scribble, if you make it like appealing to look at, or if you go a different way and make it more abstract. You are in control. That's our message to you today. You are in control of how you color your life, how you bring in those things that make you joyful. There's a happiness inside of you. There's an energy that has settled and become content inside of your heart. And we love seeing that inside of you. Even as the channeler uh, tuned in to look and see the feel of your aura, the feel of your essence, there was joy. There was a yellow color that indicates happiness and sunshine and brilliance looking up toward that energy. So we encourage you with each moment, there are things you're going to encounter. What are you going to color them? How are you going to observe those things and add your energy into it? The energy of peace, the energy of love, the energy of pure bliss. And when you have the experiences that help you raise your vibration, the feeling doesn't go away. It's put into your memory bank. You can pull it out at any given moment. So we encourage you as you look at the coloring book of your life, those things that you hold dear and those things you encounter, pull from your memory bank. What does it feel like as I look at those objects in life now? How would I color them? What would I do? Would I make them pleasant to look at? Is it something I want to just erase from the page? Or do I want to draw something totally different? All of these are your choices, and you're making really good choices at this point in your life. We want to applaud you for that. We want to say thank you for tuning in and for listening and for not jumping, but for waiting for that voice to help guide you and lead you as you walk through your moments of life. We're giving you a gold star today, and we want to see that coloring book filled with joy as we know it will be. And those around you are going to be seeing that and seeing your energy glowing in a different way now. So thank you. A coloring book. I thought it was a story or what it was. Hmm. All right. So I hope that resonated with you, Sherry. And Kathleen, I'm just going in order of how people came into the room. So if you can hang with us. What we find, what I've always found in doing the channeling, is that a message that's given may not be just for that person. So you might hear something come out that the angels are saying, and you say, oh, that sounds a lot like me. Or, I really understand that, and I needed to hear that. So even if the message is going to, let's say, Donna, who's up next, it may bleed over into your energy as well, and you can find something to take from it. Sherry says, very interesting message today, Terry. I'm feeling very joyful. Thank you for affirming that I am making good choices. Yay, the gold star today. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, a big old gold star. And yeah, I just knew there was something. It just felt yummy. It really did.
Right on your head.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Donna Sandoval, my friend in Colorado. What does Spirit want you to know today? Yeah, they're doing something with my hands. It wasn't me doing it, but all of a sudden my hands were moving. There's something about the warmth that happens when you rub your hands together. Uh, Donna, I'm just listening right now. I think you're supposed to pay attention to the energy coming from your hands. I think there's some healing energy that's starting to flow through you. And I don't know if maybe you've been studying some energy healing, perhaps Reiki or some of the other modalities, but there's something definitely, and they keep doing that, there's something with your hands and something that they want you to pay attention to. So let me just ask them if there's more to that. So, Donna, you have moved into a higher frequency. You've moved now into where uh, the aura and the chakra energy is oozing out for you to send wonderful warmth, healing energy into others. And if you want to start practicing on yourself, just rub your hands together, feel that friction, feel the warmth that happens, and then place them on your heart or on one of the chakras and feel that energy going into you, seeping right into the inside of your energy centers. And this is a natural, spontaneous thing that is happening with you. You are being opened up to the healer within that you have been in many, many lifetimes. You already have that innate knowledge of what it means to flow energy from your hands, from your intention. So we encourage you to look at that. And it doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're going out and doing healing work. This is for you. This is for you to start to get to know your own energy and your own power in bringing that energy from the inside and being a conduit, letting it flow from you into your energy centers and then out into others and into circumstances even. So you're able to be a conduit, but you're also an alchemist. So whenever you see something that you would like it to be different, you would like a situation or um, an experience to flow in a different way, then sit with that intention and sit with your energy and flow it into that and watch the change and the shift that happens when you do so. This is a beginning point for you, and you've done a lot of work on the inside to raise your vibration up and to allow that now to be your way of being. You've shifted, you've changed, and now it's time to pay attention to, okay, what's next? Where do I go from here? And ask those questions as you work with this energy. What do I do with this? Where do I go from here with it? And you may be led to do a course of study or to go deeper inside and see what comes out from your own energy field and your own guides. You have very powerful guides that are tuning this up for you and helping you to know what to do and how to do it, words to say, prayers to be prayed. So we're excited that this is happening to you at this time. And it is a new beginning. It's something new and fresh that you're going to be moving forward with in this life. And we will leave you with that message. Mm. Blue Jean has got to go.
Oh,
She probably has a date with Dolly.
oh, well.
I'm hoping, Blue Jean, that you are feeling much better and are going to get out there and ride Sweet Dolly. But blessings to you, Jean, and we'll be sending you some love and lifting you up in prayer. I got to see Dolly's saddle, her fancy schmancy saddle.
Oh, my.
Yeah, Dolly's a very special horse in a very special place. And so she has all the bells and whistles and the goodies. All right, we're up to Andrea Gregg, and Donna says, thanks, I totally understand this message. Yay!
Cool.
Andrea is loving all these wonderful angel messages today. Awesome. All right, Andrea Gregg. I can see her smile.
I know.
I just close my eyes and I'm right there in that beautiful smile, the energy of her. So what do the angels want to show our Andrea today? Andrea, what they're showing me is, I don't know what it's called. It's where you take a piece of wood and is it called whittling? Where you take a sharp knife and
Whittling.
you shape it into something, right? So then when you're done, it actually looks like something that you can recognize. So that's what they're showing me. And it's a very interesting look, what's being formed with this piece of wood. All right, so let's see what they want to say about it. Indeed, Andrea, you have a lot of hidden talent. This is what we want to bring out. Not that you are to go out and start whittling or learning how to do this particular craft. You have a lot of hidden talents that don't even require anything that you work with your hands, but what you work with your spirit and what's inside of you to bring forth to others and help shape the energy such that people understand it more fully so they can see with clarity what you are bringing to them and explaining to them. You also have skills that you have not even tapped into yet. Sometimes you get an urge or you get a thought to do something, and then you talk yourself out of it. Oh, that's not me. I don't have that skill. I don't have that talent. We encourage you to stop negating the fact that you are very talented, that you're very skillful, and to start just opening up when you get a nudge, when we say, look at this, or maybe go that direction to work with that particular mode of artistry. And it doesn't even have to be art, but whatever it is, that skill that's to be learned or to be honed, it's all there inside of you, and you have not tapped into it yet. You are comfortable sitting back and taking the back seat and letting others shine. Here, it is time for you to shine. With the love that you give out to others, with the warmth that you share with the world. And now it's time for the whole world to see you bringing forth an energy that says, look what I did. And not that you're bragging about it, but you're surprising yourself in what can come forth from you. There are many, many hidden talents that you have not even begun to look at yet. There are some that you know you have and you're hiding. You're hiding that light under a bushel. Let's expose them to the light. Let's bring them forth and let others see. And we're going to mention one of them that we want you to really start paying attention to, and that's writing poetry. And we know that you've had the thought, we know that you have have that in there inside of you that needs to be unleashed. So we encourage you to look at your talents, to look at your skills, to look at what you're being nudged to do, and then let it open up, let it flow. You're like that caterpillar right now, ready to turn into the butterfly. So this is your moment. Feed your wings, feed them the nourishment, and then fly. We want to see you soaring along and bringing joy everywhere you go. And we'll leave you with that. Poetry in motion is what I'm hearing. Poetry
Did she ever
in
tell you
motion.
that?
No. I have no idea if she's ever written a poem in her life, if she even knows how to make things rhyme. Well, poetry doesn't even have to rhyme.
No.
But there's something inside of you.
Have you been writing, Andrea?
Yeah,
Do you write?
There's something inside that's ready to be birthed. And whether that's poetry, beautiful craft, painting, whatever it might be, they're saying it's time.
It's time.
It's time for it to show up. And Andrea, oh, so true. So resonated with me. Thank you, angels, and
Wow.
wonderful Terry. And wow. Yes, wow. And yes, Sherry, she is very talented. And I know that. Brandy wants Blue to adopt her to live in the bougie barn.
I would live in the bougie barn. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. My goodness, I've never seen anything that. It's like, what, are you raising a racehorse in there?
Well, that Mustang, I was so ready to see Rain go out and play in the field, and she's just sauntering along and like, I'm going to eat some grass right now. I'm going to go get a drink of water. And I'm like, just run. I just want to see you run.
Right.
Because I love Mustangs.
Stubborn.
I love to watch them. I do have a video of Dolly rolling in the grass.
I know.
So I can't wait to share that one.
I want to see that.
Yeah. All right. So Grace Isis. Gracie. I'll do one for Blue later. Grace Isis.
Oh, she said.
What do they want to show you?
She said perhaps Kathleen and I can switch places. Let's see that.
I think they want to talk to Gracie.
Okay.
Gracie, thank you for being so gracious. They really want to talk to you right now. Gracie, they're showing you, they're really weird today with their images. They're showing you is it called a ladle? That you like scoop out soup or
ladle,
gravy or something like that. Something.
It's a ladle.
Yeah, so they're showing you this ladle. It's very intricate. I don't think I've ever seen one like this, but it's silver, and the ladle itself, that part of it's pretty big. So you're scooping out something with a lot of substance to it. So let's see what it is that they have. Gracie, we would like to talk to you about being a networker. You gather. This is what you do. You gather people, you gather opportunities, you bring them into the fold, and then you have this beautiful mix of energy. And so you are the one that's pulling all of that out of the soup, and you're pouring the energy of people and melding it together so it becomes something really beautiful and tasteful in life. You've been doing this for a while, and you think that it's just part of what you do in life, that it's your calling to gather people together. We want you and encourage you to look at maybe this is an opportunity for you to do this as a career, to do this as something that you are a matchmaker. You're a person who matches talent with need, and you can see where there are needs. You can see what needs to be done and who has the wherewithal to do it, who can jump in, who can work good together. And as you do the matchmaking, then you are also a part of that energy that goes into it, even though you may not have anything to do with what they are doing. It was your initial calling of bringing people together and helping them to work together, to co create. There is a big need for this. And we know that you have been looking and seeking, where's my place in the world? What am I supposed to do? Do I do this? Do I do that? So there's like many times that you look at opportunities, or you look at what you're trained to do or what you have experience in doing. So we're encouraging you to look at this as an opportunity for you to show up for yourself, but also those that you have hands-on experience with in bringing people together. And this is something that's going to be lucrative for you, is to help you to see your role in scooping out of the great soup of all that is, scooping those into the ladle that are going to work together really well to create and to bring something really worthwhile into being, to create an energy that's the world needs, and it's going to be meeting needs. And that's the part of this, for you to not to figure out, but to ask the guidance of where to turn to get people connected in. And you're going to do brilliantly with it. And you're not doing it alone. There's someone working with you. There's someone that you've already thought of holding hands, working together, joining together in a partnership. So we want you to put some thought into that, and hopefully, as you have more questions, you will open up to the guidance that we are already putting in place for you, and we'll leave you with that. Yes, a ladle, Gracie. Go figure. You're scooping out people. I love that for you. Okay, how are we doing on time?
I don't even know what time it is.
I think we're going to do 3 more, and then we'll do our prayer time. So we'll end with Kathleen, but we got Annie and Brandy, and then Kathleen, you'll be the last one today. And thank you for being here with us, and thank you for being a part of our family. We welcome you with open arms, as I think you're our newest P.
I think she is the newest.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, so as I'm doing these next 3, if you have any prayer requests, go ahead and start putting those into the comments.
Some of your writing looks like mine. Your handwriting.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
I know, but it does. Some of your, like this really looks like I wrote that.
Aw, I love
weird.
that.
Because we do did you notice that you do like half script and half?
I do. I've always
print?
done that. Always.
I do it a lot nowadays, more than I ever did, but it's like,
Yeah.
that's when I look at your handwriting, I said, it looks a lot like mine.
Mm-hmm.
Look how you did Brandy. See the
Right.
R
Yeah.
and then A and the I.
Mm-hmm.
It's just interesting things.
It is. Yeah. I've always been intrigued by handwriting analysis.
Me too.
And it's like, it'd be interesting to see what mine shows.
I never did get that done, but it's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so Gracie, meeting needs, where to turn for guidance. It's powerful, it resonates, and thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Terry, and thank you, Kathy, for your supporting presences. Absolutely. Oh, Annie, you're so welcome, honey. Yeah, I was just happy to be out of that car, so I'm happy to be sitting here with all of you right now. All right.
She hooked up really. The computer was on. I was like, okay, here we go.
Those angels something done, they're going to do it. All right, so Annie Banani, my sweet little Cajun girl, what does Spirit want to show you today? You're getting a sunflower. I love sunflowers. You know, I've seen some sunflowers recently that are huge, huge. And these plants, where was I? Oh, I think I was at Carlin's house with the Great Pyrenees, Rocky.
Yes.
The sunflower plant was as tall as the house.
Yes.
I'm going,
We got them everywhere.
But Annie, they're giving you a sunflower, which I love sunflowers. To me, they're happy. They're a happy flower, a happy plant. And I smile when I see them. I envision, that big center that's there.
Big faces.
I imagine smiley faces in each one of them. And because they just bring me joy to look at.
They do.
So do you, Annie. You bring us joy every day. You're so encouraging and supportive for all of us. So let's see what the angels say about your sunflower. Is there just one? You should get one sunflower. No, you get 3 sunflowers. There were 2 little ones hiding behind the bigger one. That makes sense. Annie, what we want to talk to you about with the sunflower is how strong it is. There are certain flowers that are dainty, that are fragile and wilt or break with the wind. Sunflower stands strong, it stands firm, and it shows the world its strength. It shows the world, I am not going to be shaken. I am a force to be reckoned with. When you look on those plants, you can see it. You don't have to guess what they are. You don't have to guess if they will survive, because you can see as they're growing how strong they are with their roots in the ground and not wavering in the breeze. So we're showing you this because we want you to see that in yourself. You don't always. There are many times that you doubt your strength. There's many times when you don't see what you offer to the world and what you offer, especially those that you're close to and that love you so dearly. People see you and see that strength. They see you and see the smiles and the support. But they also, when you allow, they see the softness, and they see that even in that softness, you don't break. You don't get so bent over by life's experiences that you can't rise back up again and show that strength and that tall, beautiful flower that you are. So we're encouraging you to do some self-reflection, to really sit with this energy of the sunflower, to sit with what it takes for a flower to grow that strong and that big and be able to survive whatever life brings its way, whether it's somebody trying to chop it down or somebody pushing it around or uprooting it. And look at yourself like that. Where in your life are you feeling that someone is or something, life itself is tugging at you to pull you up out of the ground by the roots. Where in life are you being swayed and pushed around? Where in life are you being abused? And we want you to know that you are worthy of being upright, of being strong, of being firm in your rooting and firm in your belief in yourself as a divine being. So we encourage you that in those moments when it feels kind of tentative, when it feels kind of like, oh, I could go um, down on the ground right now, I could go to my knees, stand firm, and we're right there holding you in those moments when you can't do that for yourself, when you're unable to pull that strength up from the roots. But we encourage you that each time there's a fire that's happening in your life, a big challenge, to see your roots going deep into the ground, see your head pointed to the sky, and know that you have that strength inside of you. We love you, we honor you, and cherish you, and we'll leave you with that. And Brandy says, Annie, that is so you. Yeah, it is. It is. You are very strong. And I know there's times when you doubt that strength, but it's there. It is there for you. All right, Miss Brandy, my sweet Brandy girl. I am so glad I got to meet Brandy and give her live hugs instead of virtual, and just have a little glimpse of her world up in Wisconsin.
And you had fun with her too.
Oh, we had so much fun. We got to play. We got to be kids again.
Dress up.
Yeah, that's the best kind of play. Annie says, thank you, Brandy. I was thinking about planting some in my yard. You know, I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I think planting a sunflower will keep that in your mind, this message that the angels gave you, that it's a very sturdy, strong plant, and you are very sturdy and strong in who you are.
Yeah. And it always turns to face the sun.
Always. Yep. All right. So, Brandy. Yes, it was a blast, Brandy, when we were together. All right. So, let's see what they have for Brandy. Brandy, you got a quarter. I like quarters. You know, when I get change from a store for something I've purchased, it's like all the other coins. Sometimes I leave them at the cash register. I do a penny jar and I just leave the other coins. But quarters I keep, not because they are more valuable or worth more than the others. There's something about the energy of a quarter. I like holding it.
Oh.
Okay, so why?
I like there's so many different kinds.
Yeah. I just heard, here's a quarter, call someone who cares. That's an old song, Brandy.
An old joke too.
Yeah, it's an old song, and I can't remember any of the words from that song other than that. But yeah, so quarters, we all have different opinions about them, don't we? All right, angels, what do you want to say to Brandy? Brandy, we want to talk to you, as we did with Annie. We want to talk about your worth and your sense of your own worth, especially. Do you see yourself as that quarter? Do you see yourself as a penny? Do you see yourself as anything other than worthy to show up and to be seen, to be heard, to be loved? And you are so worthy of all of that. So when you are thinking about how you are being observed in the world. We encourage you not to compare with others, just like you can't compare one coin to another. They're all different, they're all unique. See yourself in that uniqueness. See yourself as loved. See yourself as part of the collective energy, but bringing your own flavor to it as you do so well. And what you do bring is priceless. You can't put a value on that love energy, that compassion, that care. So we encourage you to sit with yourself and just ask, how do I value myself? What is my value in the world? How do I see it? Don't worry about how others perceive you or what they think you're worth or if you're valuable or not. How do you see yourself? This is what we want you to be aware of. And if you want to hold a quarter to remind you, are priceless, but you are unique and being seen. You're definitely worth being acknowledged and you're worth keeping, as the channeler shared how she keeps the quarters. We want you to see yourself as worth enough, valuable enough to be in other people's lives, to know that you show up in a way that brings joy to others, in a way that puts smiles on faces, in a way that we can see compassion through your eyes and the things that you have been through. And we can walk that with you, even though we can't feel exactly what you feel. You are surrounded by the angels, you're surrounded by your supportive family that you have come to be a part of. And we encourage you to see yourself in the way that others look at you and see that, yes, that's a keeper. That's one to keep hanging on to. And soon enough, you will see yourself in that same way. You will see yourself as worthy. And keep saying that to yourself. Keep saying the affirmations that you do every day, because that will help you get it more solidified inside of your mind that you are worth keeping in the world. And we love you, and we'll leave you with that message.
Wow. Wait till you read
So,
that.
Brandy the Quarter. um,
You see her comment?
like the quarter had Wilma Mankiller on it. I don't know what that is.
She found a quarter on her seat in her car
Oh, really?
and had the picture of Wilma Mankiller, and she's a Native American spokeswoman, I think.
Oh,
She passed away in 2010, but I think she was like an advocate almost for the Native
wow.
Cherokee.
I did not know that.
Mhm.
Wow.
So just the idea, she
Yeah.
said that before. We missed it way up in her
Ashley was
comment.
asking about it just today. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
not see that, Brandy. I can't always see all the comments because sometimes they come in
They go
so fast.
I know.
And
I've had them all back.
Kathy's sitting here watching them, and it's like if I don't scroll all the way to the top, then I can miss some of them.
Yeah. Plus, I'm cheating. I'm looking at my phone.
Uh-huh. So Annie said it was Travis
On your
Trent
couch.
that sang that song. Here's a quarter called Someone Who Cares. Yeah. That's the only lines I know from that song.
On your couch. Sorry. I mistook. I said in her car seat, but it was on her couch.
On her couch. Wow.
That's weird.
You went to the bathroom and came back and it was on the couch. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well,
No.
just know that, as I said, Brandy, you are a keeper. So just like we collect certain unique coins, there was at one point, I think quarters with like all of the states on them.
Mm-hmm.
So
My mom started that.
I started that when
and
it first
she
happened.
gave it to Colin.
Yeah.
She gave it to
Yeah,
Colin.
so just like we keep things like that because we think they're going to be valuable someday. You know, if you have the whole collection, then it'll be worth something. Know that you are worth everything. It's priceless, and we're going to keep you. No throwing you back.
Brandy, did you make a jar, like you made jars?
Our God jar. Mm-hmm.
Yes. You could always put that quarter in that jar.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, put it in your God jar, your manifestation jar.
I would.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're at the last one, which is Kathleen Loso. Kathleen, are you still hanging out with us? I hope you are. I'm going to give you a message anyway, whether you're here or not. And let's all just tune in. And, I think we're going to get a blessing from this message for Kathleen, is what I'm hearing. Okay, like I said, they're being very strange today with the images. You are here, good. So what they're showing me now is a thimble. There's been really odd things today. So a thimble, if you don't know what it is, it's this little thing that slips over your thumb. I guess you could put it on any finger, but usually it's the thumb. And it's to help push a needle through when you're working with a needle and thread. And it's just easier than sticking your finger with that needle. So a thimble, I'm sure there's other uses for it, but that's the one I know of.
That's the only one I know.
I used to do some sewing in my younger days.
I think it's on the Monopoly game.
Oh, is it?
I think it's one of the players, basically.
Oh, okay.
Nobody wanted to be the thimble.
I haven't played Monopoly in decades. All right, so why is Kathleen getting a thimble? So Kathleen, we want to talk to you about protection, as the thimble is a symbol of protecting your digit from being stuck by an object. Your energy field can also have protection from outside forces, outside energies, especially lower vibrational energies that have a tendency sometimes to adhere to the outside of you, which is your aura that surrounds you. And we want to encourage you to work with Archangel Michael on this. Let Michael protect your energy field, because there are times when you feel something, you feel an energy, and you know that it doesn't belong to you. You know that that's not something that you would have a thought about, or for some reason you may be having a bad day and you don't have a reason for it. So there's been some times, especially recently, where you feel other energy other than your high vibrational energy. So we encourage you to do the means of calling on Michael to place a bubble of protection around you and to allow any negativity to flow away from your energy field. This is not something that is unique to you. These energies are there in the world. There's high energy, there's low energy, and there are times when you may not be aware that you're allowing other people's thoughts, words, actions to interfere with your own energy. So we're encouraging you to pay more attention, to have more vigilance about those that you're in close contact with, or the things that you hear, read, see, watch. just pay more attention to how that is infiltrating and bringing some of your vibration down. You're a very high vibrating individual, and you are in touch with who you are, that you are a spirit being. There are times, though, when you might have a stray thought about something, and it's confusing because you don't know where that came from. So, this is what we are explaining to you, that there are many times when you can be blindsided by others' energy that's close to you or coming into an interaction with you, and that's allowed to come into your energy field to bring your own vibration down. We encourage you that if you learn the technique of calling on Michael, asking him to place a bubble of protection around you, you will definitely be protected. There's no need really to do anything other than that, other than being aware. Pay close attention to what those in your life are saying. Sometimes it's necessary to just step back. Just step back, not necessary to cut them out of your life completely, but step away and then feel the energy. Is there a difference? Does it feel better? Does it feel worse as you step away from that particular either individual or group or an activity that you're doing? So be more aware of what's going on in your life. That is what we're encouraging you right now. And know that with a very small tweak of your energy, of calling in the protection, the total conscientiousness and awareness of what's taking place in your life, all of this will be resolved. And you will find yourself whistling a tune or singing a song with a smile on your face, because your vibration will instantly lift when you are more aware of how to keep it high and not allow the lower energies to come in. And we will leave you with that. And thank you for being here today. And thank all of you for being here today. What a great time together. I love these Sundays.
Sundays are very special.
Yeah. May I, Brandy?
She wants her angel names.
Oh, you want your angel name? You do ground, surround, and shield. Awesome, Kathleen. Yeah, make sure you're doing that. I hear early in the morning to do it like first thing. And what I do is when I wake up, I start giving gratitude immediately. That raises my vibration. So I'm just grateful for another day alive. I'm grateful for every breath I take. And then I ask Michael, cover me with your protection so that whatever happens today, whatever I encounter, whoever comes into my life, it's going to be a high vibration.
Before you even mentioned it, when you were talking about the thimble, I totally envisioned Michael with the shield.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I saw. Because the thimble, the way it looks on the outside, it's kind of bumpy and stuff. It kind of like the suits of armor that you see.
Right.
So
yeah, and when I think of Michael, I think of armor.
Armor,
right. That armor of protection. And yeah, there is a shield of Archangel Michael, Kathleen, that I'll share with you and send to you.
It's all over.
It's a Reiki attunement. I know. I really have a feeling I want to get it like a small tattoo on my wrist here.
That's probably a good
So,
idea.
just a small one. I don't want anything big. But
I want to call him to get that done on his arm, but he's got flames now. And a big rose from Marlena.
mm-hmm.
Yes, Marlena Rose is her middle name.
Yeah, I think I might do that. I was thinking about it just recently again. So, yeah, Auntie Jean and I had talked about doing it at
That's
one point.
nice. I like it. It's definitely always with you.
That's kind of what it is, a shield from the needles. Absolutely, Brandy. a shield from what's going to potentially bring us pain.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, look at Scooby.
He's out.
Totally out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it is our prayer time. And if you came in and you didn't get a message today, then I have you on my list. So next Sunday, if you get here early enough, and I know it's sometimes hard to come in right when the show starts, but I do try to do them in order of who comes in when. And I will make sure if you're here next time, Jennifer and Charlie, that you do get an angel message next week. All right, and I do want to start doing some angel circles online. So
Cool.
it'll be a more extensive message, I think, than what we do here on Sundays because of the time limit that we have here.
Right.
All right, so any prayer requests today? Please continue to keep my niece Paula in your prayers. I talked to Billy yesterday because yesterday was Billy's birthday, and thank you to everyone who reached out to her and wished her a happy birthday. So she did talk to Paula, and she was in some pain, of course, from the surgery. But let's keep her lifted up.
This is my friend Ashley.
Aww.
She's having a lot of trouble and pain from her gallbladder surgery.
I've had that surgery. It's not fun.
She's, it was laparoscopic, but I don't think she's healing properly because it's still hurting her, she said.
Mhm.
And that's been since Thursday.
Yeah, she shouldn't be having a lot of pain with it at this point.
She says she's extremely bloated and
Mm-hmm. Okay.
uncomfortable.
So we'll keep Ashley lifted up, and Paula and Kathleen. Prayers for you for healing. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So let's go into our hearts. This is full moon time, even though the moon was full yesterday, it's still the energy lasts like 3 days before, 3 days after. So tap into that energy of the full moon and how awesome that is.
I stood out there last night for a little bit. It's getting chilly though.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it tonight. I didn't see it last night.
Oh, you'll see it. It's going to be a nice clear night for it.
Yeah. So Kathleen, you had the gallbladder surgery and you're still in pain with your stomach 2 years later. Yeah, that shouldn't be. That doesn't sound.
I think that might be due to diet too. You really got to be careful with certain foods.
I found that out. Yeah.
So it's going to be hard for Ashley because she's a junk food junkie.
Maybe not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely a lifestyle change that you have to make after one of those surgeries.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's tap into that full moon energy and release anything that you don't want, whether that's pain, emotions. What is it that if you could pull it out into your hands, you would hold it? You would hold that right there in your hands and say, I'm letting it go. Just toss it up in the air. Here, Spirit, I give this to you. Do that. Even do the motion, because there's something powerful about that. So the whole thing is to hold it like it's real in your hands. You can see it. You can feel it. You know that what it is you're going to release is right there. And then toss it. Let it go. Anytime we hold on to an energy that's not for our best and highest good, we suffer. We have all of this anguish inside, either in our physical body, in our emotional body, our mental bodies, and sometimes our spiritual body. So when you do this release, know that your intention is important. If you intend to fully let it go and not bring it back into your energy field, then you can do that. You're that powerful. Your thoughts create. If you have the thought and the perspective of it's gone, I've released it, It is no longer mine to hold on to. It'll happen. It is that simple. The angels say we complicate everything. We try to analyze it and pull it apart and look at it and figure things out with it. Just let it go. Just release it. And then breathe. Breathe in now what you want to have. When you let go of things in your life that you've held on to so tightly, then you make room for what can be. What do you want to call in with this full moon energy? What do you want to have in your life, or to be or do? What do you want to experience? Just hold that in your hands now. Hold in your hand what you want in your life. And I want you to cup your hands together once you have that thought or that image and blow it up to the universe. So you would hold it in your hands and let it go. Let it go. You don't have to hold the reins. You don't have to be the one to bring it to you. If it's in your heart, it's in your mind, and you send it to the universe, let it go so that it can come back to you as the miracle that it is. Now breathe again. And let's pull some love into our hearts. Just have a heart filled with love right now. Love of life, love of God, love of yourself, of your fellow beings. And let's pull in every prayer request. We have a long list of people, places, animals that we pray for. We have people that were mentioned today, like Paula and Ashley and Kathleen. Anyone who needs that special attention today, let's hold them in our heart. Give them a little heart hug. Just love on their being, their essence. And then the same thing. Bring it from your heart into your hands. And we're going to carry that energy up, up, up to the Creator. And we're going to let it go. We're going to leave it right there with the divine to take care of, to answer for the best and highest good of all. And if you're in our prayers, which I think most of you are, just open to receive. Receive your blessing. Receive your miracle. You are so loved. You are so worthy of receiving answered prayer. I love you. And I have faith and trust and belief in our Creator to bring us these miracles. Thank you. Thank you. Om Shanti. Amen. And I think it was Brandy that was asking yesterday, what does Om Shanti mean?
Oh,
It's peace. Om Shanti, Om peace. So it's just a beautiful way to end a prayer, calling on the Creator to bring us more peace into our lives, into our hearts, into our world. Okay, well, it is that time, right, Charlie? Thank you. I love you.
that's right.
That's what we say every day. And Leo sings it to us every day. Time to move. There's too much bile. Kathleen, I'll share with you what I did. I'll send you a message of what I did when I was having so many problems. I had the gallbladder surgery many years ago, and I suffered for decades. So I found my doctor, Dr. John, that has helped me to heal my gut. Thank you, Charlie. I hope you're doing well down there in the Florida sunshine. Yeah. Ooh, you gonna dance?
No,
You gonna dance to weasels?
no, he doesn't do it.
These dogs are so funny. They waggle their butts.
He waggles his whole body.
Right.
With the wiener wag, they call it.
Charlie, we get in trouble for playing the Sunday song.
I missed it.
Facebook takes down our videos to do that.
Crazy.
Yeah. Let's have Leo do us a song for us Sunday prayer. Thank you, Leo. We love you so much. Smiley girl, I can't wait. He's gonna wiggle away for us. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too, Charlie. The frowny face. Yeah. Rules, rules, rules.
Don't know nothing.
Yep. A lot of what they do don't make sense. Hey, Buddha? Accept. Allow. Hey, y'all. Peace in the pod, that's us. These dogs are really fun. You say Leo's name and you can just see her face. Where? Where is he? They love it. Thank you all for hanging out with us. I know it went a little long today, but what a great time together.
It was fun
Yeah.
and interesting too.
Woo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So 2 weeks from today, I'm going to be on an airplane.
Wow.
I got to look and see what time my flight is. I think it's in the morning, but it's a long flight because I'm going to Hawaii.
That's a long flight.
So in 2 weeks, we'll probably have to skip Cuppa in the afternoon.
Is it direct?
No, I've got a layover, I think, in San Diego.
Oh, really?
I think I fly from Virginia to San Diego direct and then layover and from there to Hawaii. Oh, Andrea, thank you, sweetheart. I love today too. That was fun.
Oh.
All right, so just know ahead of time that 2 weeks from today, there will not be an afternoon cuppa unless somebody else wants to jump in. I'm always open, and I'm going to be working on that schedule for when I leave for the international travel because I know it won't be possible while I'm in Egypt to do the cuppa. Maybe when I get to India, I'll be with Prachetta for that couple of months. So that's a possibility that I can come on at some point for those. But we need guest hosts for the morning show. So if you're willing to step up, I already have a schedule printed out. I just need to fill in names. When you would like to help, if you want to do it once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever your desire, and help us out by doing the morning show. I'll have to do a training to teach you how to use the software for Restream, but it's very, very simple. It is so easy to do, and I can't wait. And some of you already have done it. Grace Isis.
Yay.
And our Auntie Jean. But
She has done that. Yes.
I know that she's having a difficult time getting up in time just to come to the show these days. So if y'all can step up, that would be amazing. All right, I'm going to spend some time with this wonderful person beside
Yay.
of me.
Yay.
Yeah. Thank you for having me in your home. And
You're
then
always welcome.
tomorrow I'll be on the farm. So y'all get to meet some new animals, 2 horses. That's going to be interesting.
Mhm.
So we'll see how it goes, but I'll introduce you to all of them, and I will be doing the morning show from there every morning from the farm.
Yay.
And Gracie says her sacred yes. I love you, Gracie. All right, so we are out of here. Have a great rest of your evening. Be sure you go out and look at that moon. I'm going to definitely see the moon tonight.
I'll try to make it.
Gracie, you can do it with Auntie Jean and Kathleen. Yeah, definitely pull in some help. If 2, 3 people want to come on in the mornings, that would be awesome. That'd be like a party.
That'll wake me up and get me ready for work.
Yeah, and you can have 10 people on at one time. So party on, party animals. All right. I love you. Take care and namaste, y'all. Bye for now. I'll see you in the morning on Morning Cuppa.